Thank you, Dreamer. Sometimes it's kind of hard to pick out which poems you want to read, so I got a few serious ones tonight. Two of them are brand new in the last couple, 3 weeks. And one I wrote a few years back. This first one is titled The Annals of Life, and it's something we all have to face sooner or later, and that's getting old and gray and the possibility of maybe dying one day. And I'd like to dedicate this to my uncle, Benny. One day my uncle said, I woke up, looked in the mirror, and there was an old man staring at me. So it is in the annals of life to say, mirror, mirror on the wall, and the mirror does tell the truth. And so we go our way each day thinking we are invincible. The mirror brings back to reality the gray hair, lines on the face, age spots, and body aches. We're fighting a battle to stay young that cannot be won. Life does consume us all sooner or later. What matters, after all, is how we live this life when the obituary discloses a synopsis of one's mark in this world. The annals of life staring back each day, reminding us we are mortal. Thank you.
Very good.
All right,
I don't usually put a qualifier around poems, but I'm going on this one because I like football, and I wrote one about football. I grew up in Michigan, about 5 miles from the University of Michigan, and I tell you what, it's crazy up there on game day. And you know, there's a lot of stress put on people making it to the NFL, on little kids and everything. So I wrote this poem called Iron Gladiators, and I kind of do it in a reverse order. I've got 5 segments to it, from the NFL all the way down to young little boys. And it goes like this. Cold, frostbitten Sunday night, runway lights blaring down on white line grass, numbered, bleachers filled with human mass overflowing, spilling onto the field of battle. Kicking, throwing, laddering a pigskin in heat of conflict, helmets shining but scarred by collisions with Mack trucks. Attrition at a goal line stand, bodies piled high like cords of wood. The fight song, the fight song. Hail to the victors, go blue. Michigan Stadium, Bronze Eagle, 110,000 screaming, bloody murder, kill those bums. Tradition, tradition, maize wings on blue headgear. Teenagers, high school, Friday night cheerleaders, red and white uniforms with face guards, state championship. Pee-wee, short legs, running, churning, 6 years old, helmet too big, flops up and down on head. Parents screaming at referees, cursing like maniacs, mothers and fathers. 5 years old, daddy throwing a football to Johnny and telling him, one day you'll make it to the NFL. Thank you. I used to have a radio broadcast the good Lord gave me a long time ago, about 7 or 8 years ago. And one of my friends works out the prison out in Bland, and he wanted me to talk to their fellows over the air one day, and he was going to put it. He broadcasted over the whole prison. He wanted me to recite a poem to him, so I recited this one, and it's called The Prison Hope. It's a little spiritual poem. A man locked behind steel bars, he bears many deep scars, cried thousands of tears over the years. No hope within his cell, his life is cued by a bell. But days and years roll by, at night he lays there and cries. Jesus came to set the captives free. In his heart he could be with Jesus as Lord and claim the Master's reward. There is hope behind the bars. They don't have to go too far. Read through those fine thin pages. It tells about the desire of ages. The words are bound and called the Bible. In prison there can be a revival. If his words are eaten every day, they will guide and show them the way. Jesus is the prisoner's only hope. He will help them to daily cope and have a meaningful life, even if it's surrounded by strife. Thank you.